Hello, online crew. How are you today? Hope you're keeping warm if you are in a cold environment, or you're keeping cool if you are in a hot environment. It's hot, getting hotter where I am, but some of you will be experiencing freezing sort of temperatures. So let's talk today about 2020. What should you be focusing on? What's coming? What's trending? What should you look out for? Where should you concentrate your efforts? So those are some of the things that we're going to talk about. Sorry, just turn my phone off. So those are the things that we're going to talk about on this video. And I think this information is good to know. But in the same respect, you don't want to get distracted by things that you think is the next best thing. Like, how many of you have shiny object syndrome and something comes up and you go, oh, I'll go over there, or oh, I'll go over there. And suddenly you've invested in a whole lot of things that you never watch or put into place or things like that. So we have to take this information in context with what you're doing in your business and what platform you are on as well. Because with what I'm going to share with you today, it's not only Facebook, there are other platforms that are moving and shaking and bringing in new things. So we need to be very aware of them. But it doesn't mean that you need to rush off and go, oh, I'm going to go over onto that platform. My view regarding social media is to get established on one main platform first. And when you've got a following, you know your brand, and you've got that all established, then you can branch out into others. But if you are here, there, and everywhere, and that's what you're doing, and that's what your business is about, you're here, there, and everywhere, then that's probably what your business is going to be like, here, there, and everywhere. Focus, guys. Focus on one platform, what's going on there, what you can utilize, what you can maximize, building your brand, giving good value, those kind of things, okay? So I'm going to share some cool stuff with you today, but it doesn't mean I want you to run off and explore new platforms or do different things if you're not already established on one. Does that make sense, guys? Just want to protect you from the overwhelm or the shiny object syndrome, okay? So who have we got on today? Gloria, have you stopped shoveling the snow? I know in your part of the world, it's, well, you don't call it cold. I call it cold because it's in the minuses. Anything in the minus is cold to me. But yeah, hopefully you're warm inside. Good to see you on. Hello, Crystal. How are you? Lovely to see you on. Hello, High Five Mike. How are you? Sean is in the house. How are you going, Sean? Good to see you on. What have you got on your profile pic, Sean? Oh, my golly gosh. You look like you should be riding a Harley, Sean. Like, put a helmet on and be riding a Harley. Do you like bikes, Sean? Let's chat about it. Absolutely. Hey, Ma, how are you? We've got Kerry on. We've got, is it Noma or something similar to that? Good to see you on live. Lovely to see you here. Hello, Olive. How you going, Olive? Thank you for saying hello. Henry's my little fish here that sits here all the time. He's my little bot when I've got him plugged in. How you going, Laurie? Good to see you. Hey, Tifu, how are you? And I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly still, I think. Oh, yes, big time. Only when it comes to antique gemstone jewelry. Oh, I've lost your comment, whatever that was referring to. Hello, Heather, how are you? What are you doing on my live? Haven't you got a migraine? And I just watched a video of yours before, but that could have actually been an old video. So I hope you're okay, Heather. We got Megan on. Michael, I got a pop-up message saying I'm watching a live video and others can see me too. Pop-up message saying you are watching a live video and others can see you too. Ooh, I wonder if that's something new. I'm not sure. Interesting. Thank you for sharing. We've got someone here who's watching in the, if you come up like that and you know that you've said hello to me, and it's probably somebody who's a life member because they've got the anchor on the end. So the palm tree is just our community here. The fish is if you're in my free group. The cruise ship is if you're in my membership community, the online crew coaching community, and the anchor is if you're a life member. So whoever you are, just click on the StreamYard link and give StreamYard permission for us to see you. Hello, Charlene. How are you? Is it cold in your part of the world? Olive's got her emojis going on. Makes a lot of sense. We tend to do that and get too many things going on at once. Yeah. And I've walked in those shoes, and I still do, because I just love all things social media. So I get distracted by things, and I have to remember focus, Helen, and bring myself back to, what my core objective is, and, what's going to help my business move forward. So it is something to watch out for, guys, because you'll just find yourself in overwhelm. So, you just be careful of that. Certainly, I'm a big believer, because I do it myself, and I know that's the difference it's made in my business, to invest in training and mentorship and stuff that I know is going to help me in my business, or build my brand, or build my foundation, and help me grow my influence online, help me grow my team online. Those kind of things that's congruent with that, absolutely. Things that are on different platforms and things like that. I just have to be careful that it doesn't distract me, and you guys too, because what you might not know, particularly with Facebook, is how the algorithm works on the background. And I got caught with this big time in the beginning when I started first researching social media, and a lot of it was Facebook, and I'd research different fan pages of people, and an ad would pop up and I would open it, and Facebook's tracking everything you do, guys. So if you're really into learning about the online world, and you're clicking on different ads and different information and going to people's fan pages and stuff like that, Facebook's tracking it all. So what they're doing is working out what you like and what you don't like, and what you open and what you don't open, and what you open, you're going to get more of. So if you are like researching a lot at the moment, and you're trying to learn how to build a business on social media, and looking at different people's material and ads and stuff like that, Facebook's just going to send you more of it. So it's really important to remember that, because I got caught with it in the beginning. I didn't know how the algorithm worked originally, and I didn't realize that me clicking on things was just going to get them to send me more things. And I bought a lot of stuff. Still, when I found an organization that could finally help me, I still bought more stuff. And it was just a waste of money, because I came back to the one, mentorship company that's helped me big time. So yeah, it's something to be very careful of. Carol, I sneaked my phone on. Oh, Carol, don't get into trouble at work. We don't want you to get into trouble. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Teresa. Hey, Malu, how are you? I hope that's how you pronounce it. Shiny object syndrome when it comes to antique jewelry. I get it now. Yeah, we've all got our little vices, don't we? I've got, like off business, I've got a cupboard in my walk-in robe. My dad made it for me. It's awesome. So it's a purpose-built, massive cupboard that he put onto the wall, and it's got 2 doors that open, and it's full of jewelry, full of beautiful necklaces and earrings and stuff like that. Like, I don't wear it on my live videos, but I've got a whole lot of jewelry. And on the outside, he put some rails on it, which is all my scarves. So I've got a million scarves. You might notice that in winter, I've always got a scarf on. I just love different types of scarves. So it's bursting at the seams. I'll put it, actually, I'll take a couple of pictures and I'll put it up on my page after this video to show. You won't know what I mean unless I show you. So I'll do that. Heather, yes, I'm all good now. You took it. Okay, good to hear that you're good, Heather. I know what that feels like, because that was me the other day, wasn't it? Oh, it was you, Cynthia, all fixed. I'm presuming that was the StreamYard thing. So I'm glad you've got that fixed and we can see who you are. Hey, Nat. That's scary if someone can see you watching a live video if you're listening while at work. Well, if somebody else is at work, well, they'd need to be listening as well. So, yeah, I guess we both get caught up. Been a long time since I've caught you live. Hello, Laurie. Lovely to see you on. And we've got Judy and Bob from Alter Your Course. Beautiful day in Adelaide today. It is. We're in a similar location and absolutely, stunning. Love jewelry, sound pretty. I'll show you a photo. But once again, somebody watching from a free group, we can't see who you are, so just click on the link above. Just a couple of quick things before I go into the content of these social media predictions. Up above also at the bottom, you won't see the StreamYard link if you're on my business page, because business pages are public and I can see who you are. It's only relevant to people that are in my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, that you'll need to click on StreamYard, and that's the link at the bottom. The other links I've got at the top there is there's only a couple of days left to get into the draw to win a lifetime membership to my online career coaching community if you access Whit and Kerry's training about becoming an influencer online and building a team online. So if you don't know what that's about, just click on the first link above and you can see what's included in all of that. And I can't do my draw for the lifetime membership of the coaching community until that's finished. So it's probably next week now, guys. So those of you that already got it, good luck in that draw. So I'll draw that next week. And the one underneath, if you are somebody that needs help with advanced Facebook advertising strategies, I'm doing my advanced Facebook advertising bootcamp next week. So that'll be 10th, 11th, 12th. If you're in the US and Canada, it'll be 11th, 12th, 13th. If you're in the Australia or early hours of the UK, and I'll be going through advanced Facebook strategies, targeting, retargeting, understanding the objectives. How do you avoid getting shut down? What do you do if you do get shut down? There's a whole lot of things that I'll be going through with Facebook advertising if that's something that you need. Okay, you just need to be in my coaching community to get that training. But I have got a beginner's Facebook bootcamp, and I would prefer if you've watched that one before you do the advanced one. So if you get in now, you can watch the beginner bootcamp before you go into the advanced Facebook bootcamp. Okay, so that's what's going on. Now let's get into some predictions. So I've got some notes here because this is not coming from me. This is coming from 3 social media experts on what they predict is going to be huge focus points in 2020. Okay. So I did a lot of reading on this, and I've got some summary points, which I'll do first, and then I'll go into the actual sort of things that they predict are going to be huge. Okay, so 5 things that no matter what platform that you're sort of on, these were just general things that are focus areas on all platforms of social media. And 2 of those things, so this is number 1, is, so I guess I'll just label it visual and voice. So what I mean by that is you guys are probably aware, I hope you're aware, that things like Messenger, you can do voice recordings now. So you can actually push a button and leave, it's only a minute at a time. It's a bit of a pain in the bum. I hope they increase that time frame. But actually leaving voice messages rather than typing messages. So that's something that I predict is going to be more and more and more. And I am highly, highly behind that. I do encourage that you leave voice messages rather than written messages. It's not always going to be appropriate or convenient or whatever, but you can actually explain things a lot better when you speak it. You can use your tone of voice. So even if you're saying something strong, or I don't want to say the word negative, but something of that kind, you can, if you put the right tone with it, it doesn't come across negative. Like, have you ever read a message in Messenger or received an email and you've interpreted it one way and it wasn't meant that way by that person at all, or vice versa? You've sent that something to somebody and they've interpreted it in a certain way and it's not how you meant it at all. So when you do voice messenger, it actually enables you to sort of say what you really mean with, the right tone behind it. So voice messaging is growing in 2020. Encourage you to use it. And all things visual, like graphics and things like that. More and more so in social media, it's not about the words anymore. People are captured by visual things. So images, videos, people are attracted visually before they'll read some words. So we are moving more and more into that in social media. And it's not just sort of written posts anymore. It's all about the visual content that you put forward. But voice messaging and stuff like that is you should be using it now. But there's still a lot of people that don't even know that the feature is there. You can do it from your personal messenger, and you can also do it if you're running a business page from your business page as well. It's just slightly different ways to sort of do it and access it. But it just avoids miscommunication. So that's a really good one. So the second one, in line with the first one, which is about voice and graphics, visual, is definitely video. So social videos, live videos, anything video, pre-recorded videos, video. We can't stay away from video. So if you're one of those people that's still avoiding doing Facebook Lives, you've got to get over it. You can start with pre-recorded videos, but it doesn't get the same reach from Facebook as live videos do. So, it's just more, There's more interaction and engagement when you're doing live videos. So video. If you're not there yet, you have to get there. And then stay consistent with it, guys, because this is about all you guys standing out from the crowd. So more people are moving into video. More people are moving into live video. So the more people that do that, the noisier social media gets. So this is where it's really, really, really important for you to know your brand, build your influence on social media, know your ecosystem, like what Whit and Kerry talked about in their training, the ecosystem of having a successful business on social media and gaining influence. You really have to work hard towards that and get laser focused on what your brand is and what value you're going to bring to social media to help you stand out from the crowd, because the competition is just getting more and more and more and more and more. And it's going to get noisier and noisier and noisier because video is where everybody's at. So it's just going to get more and more. The third one, which I guess we all know, but just sort of highlighting it, is mobile versus desktop, and making sure whatever you're doing on social media, it's always optimized for mobile first. People are still on desktop computers. I sort of live on my computer all day. I still look at Facebook on my desktop a lot because I do a lot on my computer per day, but most people are scrolling, via mobile. Most people are finding their information via mobile. Most people have got a phone with them when they're out and about and doing things as their first point of call. So really focusing on content that's mobile friendly, rather than, when you set up a business page, and we set it up on a computer for the most part. So you might optimize something for desktop, but on mobile view, like your banner is actually cut off. You can't even see it. That happens a lot with people that I review their pages, their business pages. I always check what it looks like on mobile. And often half their head is cut off, or their wording on their banner is cut off because it's not optimized for mobile. So something for you guys to be aware of: mobile. So it's a video, mobile optimization. Okay. Fourth one was chatbots. If you're not familiar with chatbots yet, it may not warrant it for you yet. Your business page might not be big enough. It's only available on business pages, not personal. That might change. But it's something that you want to utilize on a business page, and it's awesome. There's rules around it. You can't just spam people with chatbots, which is good. And if you do, you'll get your chatbot shut down. You could even get your page shut down. So there's good security measures in there, but it's something for you to be mindful of moving forward as your business grows forward, is definitely using and plugging in like a chatbot. For those of you in my coaching community, Online Crew Coaching, I've already got a boot camp in there starting from scratch. How do you open up the account? And how do you create a chatbot? How do you use it for Facebook ads, posts on your page? That training is already in there. So those of you that are in my coaching community, you can just go and find all the replays of my chatbot bootcamp. Okay. And the fifth major focus is about understanding how people have personal conversations and relationships on social media, and that is largely not in words, it's in video, especially the younger generation. They'll communicate by sending a video to each other. They'll communicate via video chat on Messenger. So, you can pick up your phone and have a video chat with somebody. You can have a voice chat with somebody. Like, people are communicating through voice and through video more and more and more. Less people are typing messages to each other. So it's really important for you to embrace that in your business, and also understand that that's the way people are communicating moving forward. So if you want to have, and it's awesome because, I have a lot of chats with people and I use Zoom a lot, and it's an awesome resource, but I don't have to. I can do a video chat on my mobile. Like, I just go into Messenger, and when I pull up the person, I just press on the little icon, the video icon, and I'm calling them via video. They can be on the video, I can be on video. And that is how you connect with human beings. That's how people are, connecting with each other these days. It's not so much just written messages from people to people. So embrace it, guys. So understanding how humans are interacting with social media is important for you to embrace and utilize those strategies within your business. So does that make sense, guys? Just understanding like the visuals, the voice messaging, graphics, videos, optimizing for mobile, utilizing chatbots, and understanding how people are having personal conversations, moving forward on social media. Okay. Karen, can you use chatbots in groups? I haven't done the boot camp yet. So do the boot camp, and there are strategies around how you do that, but there's a specific way that you need to do it. So it's not straightforward. Just watch the recordings of the boot camp and you'll learn about that. So that's already in there. Okay, Karen. I use video chat quite a bit now. Awesome. And it's so much nicer, isn't it, to see somebody's face and have that human element. And this is where people that solely concentrate on Facebook ads go wrong, when they don't concentrate on their business page or even what you're building on your personal profile. You're not a different person from your Facebook ad to your personal profile. It's all connected. That was a huge part of Whit and Kerry's training, actually. It's true, because I can't be bothered writing. And we are getting lazier, are we not, guys? When we've got tools at our fingertips that we can do things quicker and easier. And I find voice messaging and even, a quick video chat, it's actually so much quicker than writing, because you write something and then you might spell something wrong, or then you might want to change the words around. Then you lose half of it because you deleted something you didn't mean to. Then you got to write it again. Like, it's actually a lot quicker to do voice messages and, video messages. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Yes, I love using the chat in Messenger. Carol, I do this all the time to see and talk to my family in the UK. And how much nicer is that than just messages? It's not the same. Like, connecting with humans and actually sort of seeing them on the other side of the screen is so much more powerful. So do you think you got it, Sean? Video. Got it? Yeah, I think we've got it now. Okay. So if you're still avoiding it, sorry, you got to get on the bandwagon. Awesome info. Cool. I've got my bot up and running. Love it. Well done, Crystal. Thanks. I'll do the boot camp soon. No worries. There's a lot of boot camps in it. Like, there's thousands of dollars worth of training in my coaching community. So I don't expect you to go all through the boot camps, but as your business grows, you work out what you need and then you do that boot camp, watch all the recordings. So that's sort of where you're at with bots, obviously, Karen. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Everything is designed for lazy use, but it's less time consuming. Yeah, 2 things that I don't like. Who knows what they are? I'll read some more messages. You guys that know me, what are the 2 things I really dislike? Hi, Emma. It's better to use video chat than messages. You see more authenticity. Yeah, and the more genuine and authentic you are, the more people are going to connect with you, especially on social media, because there's so many dodgies out there on social media, and there's a lot of people claiming to be successful when they're really not. And don't take that the wrong way, because everybody can build on social media. You just don't want to portray somebody that you're not. If you're learning, you say that. I found some strategies that I'm going to utilize in my business and I think they're awesome and I wanted to share it with you. So you come from a place of sharing, learning and sharing and turning around and teaching it to others, rather than coming across as somebody who's done really well when they haven't and you just look like a fraud. Like, authenticity and being genuine on social media is really what's going to make you stand out from the crowd. Trust me on that one. Megan, we think too much when we write. Well, yeah, that's true too. I mean, when you say it, you just say it, don't you? You can't take it back. I guess you do have to watch out for that depending what you're saying. Amazing boot camp training. Awesome, Crystal. Thank you for the feedback. Sean's got it. Oh, man, you guys are getting to know me. Wasting money and wasting time. Olive, wasting time and money. Edith, wasting time and money. Karen, wasting time and money. You are getting to know me, guys. You're a gem. So happy I found you. And I'm so happy you're in my community, Cynthia. So, yeah, time and money. I just can't stand doing things twice, which often happens when I write things. And money, I've wasted enough of it on my social media journey. It's not what I want to do anymore. So I'm very careful about, what I recommend and, all those kind of things, what I do. Okay, so let's get into some more specifics. I've given you some overalls. So so this is according to 3 social media experts, what they see is going to be the focus points of 2020. So just a few more specifics, okay? So let's start with Facebook. So Facebook's been through a rough 12 months with scrutiny from the law, the Cambridge Analytica whole issue. If you don't know what that was, it's about data and people's, data was shared that shouldn't have been, and Facebook got into a whole lot of trouble. And so they're really honing in on certain things. And that's about privacy and security and sense of community and lots of things Facebook are focusing on. Here's some main ones. I spoke about this briefly last week, is about payments. So Facebook has started something called Facebook Pay, and they're going to be building on this regarding their own purchasing avenues through Facebook. So if you scroll through Facebook, and I'm sure there's something you've bought off Facebook, you've seen something on Facebook and then have gone and bought something on Facebook, but whatever you've gone to, that you've put your own credit card details or PayPal or whatever you're using. So Facebook is going to have its own platform. Well, it's already doing it. It's just not everywhere yet. Facebook Pay, where you put whatever details are in there. So whenever you buy anything off Facebook, you use that Facebook Pay because it's really encrypted. So your details that are stored on Facebook Pay are secure. And if you buy anything off Facebook, you can just use Facebook Pay instead of, all these different places and all the payment options and stuff like that. So Facebook Pay, and that might be a really good thing for you guys that are selling something on Facebook. If Facebook makes it easier for people to buy things and more secure, then there may not be as much resistance to buy things off Facebook. So it is a good thing. One, it's secure, and two, it's giving people greater options to buy straight from Facebook. So watch that. And when it comes in more and rolls out to all countries, then we can have a sort of look at it as to how maybe you could utilize that in your business moving forward. Okay. Facebook Watch. It's how do I put this? It's kind of like an in-video stream platform within Facebook that's got your favorite videos. People can upload videos to Facebook Watch separately, and the prediction is that Facebook Watch is going to overtake Netflix. Who knows? But just remember those words, Facebook Watch. So it's like it's a video type platform, and there's videos that they track that you might want to watch. It's all about video and sort of like TV shows and stuff like that. And they're all stored on Facebook Watch. So it hasn't really taken off, but the prediction is that they're going to give a huge push in 2020, which means you could put videos of yours and upload it to Facebook Watch, and you might get more exposure from this Facebook Watch sort of feature. So just sort of store that piece of information, because it may be something that you can get more exposure from your videos moving forward. Okay, so interesting one. Things like virtual reality, augmented reality, things like that, it's moving and growing. Doing things on social media, like, you could put your hand in and grab something and look at it before you buy it. And like, it's crazy stuff, guys, what they're creating, moving forward. So I don't think it's really something that we're going to get into in the near future in our industry, but, just something that they're saying, just technology. Technology is just growing so fast, and what we're going to be able to do with technology, moving forward is just going to be crazy. Now, I just remembered, for anybody that's new here, I didn't introduce myself, which is a big no-no, so I'm just going to do that quickly. If anyone's still this far in, I'm Helen Martin, and I'm your guys' online career captain, and I'm here to serve you guys, entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, network marketers, those in MLM, learn how to leverage social media to build your business online. Basically, that's what we are here to do. So this kind of stuff, this information is interesting, important to know. I don't want you to go and run off and do totally different strategies to what you're doing now, but let's just keep an eye on what's moving forward in 2020 and what's working well. And if there's something that's working really well, then we want to get on the back of that. Absolutely. What's coming with Messenger is the incorporation of Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp messages. They're all going to come back. They're all going to come together somehow in one messaging platform for all those three. So it'll be interesting to see how that rolls out and how we use it and adopt it. But that's definitely something that's coming. That Facebook told us that this year that was coming, but it's getting closer and closer to being implemented in 2020. And in line with what I said before when I was doing the summary is group video chats as well. So not only will you be able to do one-on-one video chats, but group video chats where you can have a group of people and you all jump on, the video chat. It's possible now, but it's growing and it's going to be easier to use, in the future. Okay, so that's the main things that we're watching on Facebook, but definitely, video, purchases and those kind of things that I've already mentioned. Okay, now the other things, which is, no, it's not, Olive. Facebook Watch is not the same as a watch party. Facebook Watch is like its own sort of video platform within Facebook itself, and it's all about storing videos, recommending videos for you. It is different to a watch party. So, I don't want to distract you with it now, but it's a focus. They're going to give Facebook Watch a huge push in 2020. So it may be something that we can utilize. But just, I'll keep, watching that. And if there's something that I believe that you guys can utilize to build your businesses, then we'll look at that, next year when they do a big push. Okay. Now other platforms. Prediction, any of you guys that like Instagram, use Instagram. Instagram TV is meant to be the next, it's just going to take over television. That's a huge prediction that Instagram TV is going to be a major focus area moving forward in 2020. So if you use Instagram TV or learning about it, I'll learn more about it next year, because if there's something that's going to be huge for exposure on social media moving forward, then we want to know what it is and if it's easy to use, which Instagram TV is relatively easy to use. Some of you may not be on Instagram, but it's something definitely to watch. And that's Instagram's standalone app for, videos, sort of TV shows, those kind of things. And there's meant to be a huge push for that in 2020. So just remember, Instagram TV is going to be much bigger than it already is now. Okay. The third thing, and I've seen this become a bit of a trend over the last year or so, and it's going to become more popular, and that's podcasts. So it doesn't mean that you're anywhere near creating something like that for your business, but have you noticed yourself that more influencers on social media are coming out with podcasts? Where, in maybe even this 12 months in 2019, people have created podcasts and people are listening to podcasts. So podcasts is something that's definitely growing. It's an advanced strategy, so I wouldn't advise you guys to go and rush off and learn all about podcasts, but it's something to keep your eye on. It's not that difficult to create your own. I don't use one myself, but who knows? But it's all about providing different forms of social media for people to tap into and keeping people engaged. And podcasts can do that. People can subscribe to podcasts and just listen to things and get really cool information and have more of a discussion around things rather than, just training videos and things like that. So it's really bringing in that communication, human element. Let's have a discussion about something. Let's interview somebody on a podcast that people can listen to. So that's something that's definitely going to grow in 2020. You might find that you subscribe to some podcasts where you haven't done that before. So definitely an area of growth on social media. And I've got to admit, I don't know anything about this one, but this is growing, and it's what were the words? This will be the next big social media platform for the younger generation, Gen Z. So this may not hit your radar, may not be something you ever look into, but definitely for the younger generation, TikTok. Have you heard of TikTok? Do you use TikTok? Do you know what it is? And it just... Basically, global brands are embracing TikTok, and the younger generation are embracing that that platform, if you like. So it's their words from these three gurus is that TikTok will be the next big social media platform for the younger generation. So if you're in that younger generation, it may be something that you want to look into. I don't know if I'm going to go into TikTok or teach TikTok. I got enough on my plate, but that's one of the predictions, guys. So don't get distracted by it if you're not already there, but it is a prediction. So there you go. So that's the main ones. I mean, there were others, but that's the main ones that I wanted to bring to you today. There's going to be other people that have different predictions, but yeah, that's the extra ones. You know, so Instagram TV, podcasts, and TikTok were three other major sort of predictions for 2020. So we shall see, won't we? So Heather listens to podcasts all the time. Cool. So already there. Granddaughters love it. Is that TikTok, Teresa? Is that what you're talking about? I heard about it, but I don't understand it. I haven't really looked into it. So I'm not going to try to claim to tell you what it is, what it does, and all the rest about it, because it's just not been on my radar. So I can't give you any advice about it, whether it's good or not. So Sean likes TikTok. So tell us something great about TikTok, Sean. Sean's in that generation. Sean's young. I'm not young. I'm not old, but I'm not in my 20s. That's for sure. They are 7 and 9. Okay. Gary V rates it. Well, there you go. So if Gary V rates it, it's obviously, and it's a prediction. So it's just something to be wary of if you're, I guess, you know, for those of you that are trying to target the younger generation, you know, people in their 20s, if that's your target market, then it's something that you do want to explore, because you want to go where the people are. If TikTok is going to be the next major sort of social media platform for the younger generation, then it would be a good idea for you guys to look at it. If your demographic that you are chasing, your target market, is, you know, not in that Gen Z younger generation, then don't worry about it. Okay, exactly. Kimberly, what is TikTok? I can't even really say. Where's Sean? Comment in, Sean. Tell us something cool about it. But yes, younger kids. TikTok, super funny. They want to teach me how to use it. I'd be interested to know. Actually, my boys have never said anything. Maybe they're a bit young. They're not really on social media. They love YouTube. They love making YouTube videos. If any of you caught my boys' YouTube videos, they do trick shots and stuff, and I shared the motorbike one of Zach's a little while ago. It's actually TikTok, but that's my limit of knowledge. That's all you know, just the name. I'm in my 40s and I am young. Come on, Helen. Yeah, no, we're not old. I'm in my 40s too. I'm closer to the 50 side of it, but I don't consider myself old. I'm just not in my 20s. So yes, we are still young. Correct. TikTok is the new Vine. Okay, so there you have it. I've used TikTok a couple of times. What do you think, Michelle? What's the vibe? My nieces and nephews use it, so I'm presuming they're younger. What's Vine? I'm old too, Susan. I don't know. It's all good. We can be old together, but we're not really old. My cousin, late 30s, has 130,000 plus followers there. But she seriously just uses it for fun. Funny videos with her husband and everyone watch. Yeah, I think we need to take that into consideration as well, is what's popular just for fun. So there will be platforms that are just social and engaging and provide entertainment, and that's a good thing, but is it actually going to help you build your business? So you need to work out where your target market is sort of located according to their age and what they do and demographics and kind of stuff like that. So, you know, the marketing side of what you do need to know who your target market is and where they're located and with their age bracket and all those kind of things. Helen, I am a spring chicken. That I am. What's that saying? You're only as old as the man you feel or the woman you feel or something like that. I mean, you guys would not know this. I don't think I've ever shared this before, but my husband is 5 years younger than me. Have I ever told you that before? So I get called a cougar all the time, but he's actually 5 years younger than me. Like, we're not traditional. Normally it's the other way around. The guy is the older one, but not in our case. Paul's 5 years younger than me. So, you know, he keeps me younger. It's not that I'm old. Like, why am I saying I'm old? I'm not old. Yes, they are great on motorbikes, my boys, particularly Zach. Vine, TikTok. Edith's lost. She's lost on Vine and TikTok. My daughter loves TikTok. My son is younger and watches YouTube. It's a funny discussion, isn't it? It's not supposed to be a competition. True, Sean. I have some followers there. Not sure why. Interesting, Michelle. Do tell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Olive's nailed it. You're as old as you think, and I'm not old, so let's leave it there. Good for you for getting a younger man. It wasn't intentional, just we met through friends, and just some people click. We're completely different people. He's my laid back farmer man, cruisy guy, just wants to be on the farm and play with the cows. You might not know that about me either. We've also got a farm 15 k's out the back road from our house here, and it's got cows on it. So he loves going out the farm. He's got his own business as well, so he just plays with the cows, in his spare time. But he loves it. He loves it. He loves the farm. I love going camping out of the farm. It's pretty cool. Why am I? I've talked long enough. Get me off. You keep talking to me. I'm just babbling now. They say women should be with the younger men, so they live as long as we do. Okay, well, there you go. Mel, hi Helen, how are you? I am awesome, thank you. Okay, so let's leave it on that note. I hope you got some kind of insight of what's happening with social media come 2020. I'll always keep my eye on what's coming, what's working, test some things out for myself, and if it works, I'll share it with you guys. If there's something that's really trending that I think you should know about, then, obviously I'll keep my eye on these kind of things and bring it to you, as it's relevant. But just interesting stuff to know, I think, and just keep, a bit of awareness around what's working, what's not working, what's coming, what's going to be a big push in 2020, just so you know and you're aware of that and where you can focus your attention. Do you agree? Okay. So, Cheryl, I don't know if you have this effect on people, but you're jumping on and I'm jumping off. So I'm only kidding. I've talked long enough. So just go back and catch the replay. So awesome to have you guys here on live. Always love having you guys on live and having this kind of discussion. I know I'd end up talking too long, but it's always good to talk to you. So I will look forward to seeing you same time, same place tomorrow for whatever I bring you. And just remember, there's only a couple of days left to get on Wheaton Carey's training. The link is above. And if you need to know more about Facebook advertising, advanced strategies to make sure you know what you're doing with Facebook ads, then join us in the coaching community next week. But join now and watch the beginners Facebook advertising bootcamp before you go into advanced. We don't want to shove you straight into advanced when you don't have the basics, okay? So have a great rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.